First and foremost, looking forward to another successful championships in 2018.
Absolutely. The gentlemen and ladies in Kuala Lumpur and for Orang Air Malaysia have done a great job organising it. Everything's set up already. Teams are registering, and I think everybody's excited. They're going back to KL. The competitions we have, under 8, under 10, under 12, under 14s. The kids are excited. They've been training away all summer. You probably have 40, 50 kids training in Seoul, some numbers in Shanghai. So yeah, parents are looking forward to it, the kids are looking forward to it, and we're certainly looking forward to it.
Absolutely, it's viewed very highly in Croke Park. It's a great story. It's, as you say, in its third year. It's headed up by Joe Trolan, chairman of the Asian County Board, and his team, but the GAA and O'Neill's and indeed the Department of Foreign Affairs under the Global Games Development Fund are fully supportive of the initiative, and it's going in the right direction.
Christine, we're here for the launch of the Asian Youth Championships, and O'Neill's once again putting their full support behind this occasion.
Yes, we are partners of the Asian County Board and very proud supporters of all the Asian development, the Gaelic Games, and it is brilliant to see that the youth development is growing so fast over Asia. Children of all sorts of nationalities participate in the Games, and now being the third year that this tournament is developed, it's more and more children, more clubs being on board, so it is great to see. Great to see.
We started off in Vietnam. And then we moved to KL in Malaysia last year, and this is the third year now. And I've seen a major growth amongst a number of countries playing. This year now we'll have Beijing in from mainland China. We'll have Shanghai, Seoul, Singapore, Orang Air, Malaysia. We'll have some local clubs, but we'll also have Vietnam, Viet Celts. Hopefully we'll have a team up, and I've seen a good surge in the number of young people playing, thanks a lot to the GAA and the DFA support.
How good were the championships last year?
They were very good last year. I mean, we had 2 teams in from Seoul, a team in from Shanghai, which are completely made up of the local Chinese and local Koreans. The gentleman Connor Melvin, Mayo Man out in Seoul, Adrian Donahue in Shanghai, and a few other people in Shanghai have done a great job over there. And just to have a team full of Chinese nationals playing, a team full of Korean nationals. One of our MVPs last year was a Chinese national. Both boys and girls playing. It's great to see it. What they've done in Singapore and Beijing this year as well. They've just done a huge amount of work and effort, and what we're doing today is just a thank you to them, to let kind of people back in Ireland and around the world know that the youth level in Asia is growing. We're young, but the work being put in is fantastic, and they've done a brilliant job. And I see it becoming maybe not as big as CYC, but we don't want to get too big too soon. We want to kind of, as I said, emphasise the participation and just community benefits of it.
It's very much like the All Britain competition, the ABC and the CYC, which we just had in Boston there last weekend. That had 630 teams. So we see the Asian Youth Games going in the same direction as the All Britain competition and the Continental Youth Championships. And as I say, the GAA are fully supportive of the initiative, and we can only see it going in a very positive direction.
The development youth is where our focus is across the globe, and whenever we see initiatives like this one, we are very much ready to support them. It's been an absolute pleasure working with Joe and his team, developing ranges of products and jerseys for this launch and for the children, and it's all about children and their enthusiasm and participating in the games, their face expression whenever they look at the new jersey and they feel part of a team. It's all about that, and we're very proud of being a part of that.
Yeah, certainly. It's a very nice jersey, very colourful. It's certainly for the occasion, it's very suitable.
Yes, it is. It's very much attractive colour, and it's kind of playing with your eyes as well. As you look at it, it just kind of feels like it's moving a little bit. So depends on what angle you're looking at it, but definitely a good impact for children. It's a very much eye catcher. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. Yeah.
In the long term for us, we see our major tournament, the FEXCO Asian Gaelic Games. This tournament here is about sustainability. The more we can kind of integrate our games into the local cultures. This year we're also having an Irish culture night, but a mini score on the night before the games. because we believe it's more about not just the games themselves, but kind of the history and the importance of it based on community. And if we can emphasise the community and the learning ability of it, then you get the kids involved, and then when you have the kids involved, then you have sustainability. You're no longer relying on expats coming in. You have a train of young people, local nationals playing, and that's where we see it. In 20, 30, 40 years, we want our adult teams to be full of the local nationals.
I've been working as the international officer for quite a few years, and I've seen an immense growth. It's a great story. Now we have 420 clubs worldwide, and our latest inquiry was from India, so we've been hitting India and Pakistan and Ethiopia, but people just pick up a football, pick up a hurl, pick up a sliotar and go abroad, and then the games just organically grow. So I see us really as just facilitating their needs and their requirements to make the GA better again abroad. Yeah.
Myself, I spent many years out in the US and went to the North American Games and saw the CYC, and it was something I thought we could build in Asia. And we could structure it into what suits us out in Asia, and it's worked so far. It's worked well. We've had good feedback. The kids, the clubs have kind of jumped on the bandwagon. The DFA and the Global Games Development Fund, the GA, have kind of backed us. O'Neill's have backed us and supported us, and I think it's a nice idea of our national games being played 10,000 miles away by people maybe 120 years ago. You would never thought playing Gaelic football or hurling or camogie.
And certainly you touched on that backing from O'Neill's and from headquarters. Certainly to have that influence behind you is very good.
Absolutely. You have Anya Gibney from World GA, Pat Daly in there, our twinning partner Connacht Council. They all back through support in refereeing, in materials, but it's just the I would say probably the emotional backing, support there, that if you're struggling, they're always there for a phone call. They're always there if you need some advice, and that's really that's helped us kind of grow and help the clubs kind of find that support. So that's what we want to do.
I'd have to mention the World Games, which is coming up in 2019. That would be a very big day for us. It's a week-long event, and we're going to have it in Waterford in 2019. We had it there in 2016. So we had 57 teams from all over the world, and 27 of those teams were native born. So that was a fantastic and a great project. So we're looking forward to that, 28th of July in 2019, and we'll have many teams from Asia as we did in 2016.